Hi everybody. Hey, I'm doing a impromptu Facebook Live. I did a post earlier today on Facebook and on Twitter and Instagram. Some of the big Michigan news outlets have done some polling on who would beat Governor Whitmer, and they've only polled two people that haven't officially announced. Don't know if they're going to announce. One being Chief Craig from Detroit, and the other one John James. Both good guys, but we have 6 candidates in the field right now. Now, I know I'm going outside my lane just a little bit because I'm a U.S. congressional candidate, and some would say, well, Mike, their race doesn't really affect you, but it does because I live in Michigan, and the most important thing we can do is get rid of Governor Whitmer this next election cycle. That is crucial. And so I put this post out earlier today, and I'm watching the comments coming in. And there are some people that have already picked their candidate, and that's fine. But there's a lot of people that are also saying, hey, I've never heard of these people before. What are they about? And what you have is you've got a group of candidates out there that, some of them are very, very good, but they don't have the exposure yet. They don't have the name ID. So what I've done to this Facebook Live is at the bottom I've put 4 of the 6 candidates that are running right now have websites. The 2 that don't, Ralph Ribant hasn't built a website yet, and Tudor Dixon hasn't, but the other 4 have. So I'm putting this out there for you guys to take a look at their websites, ask questions, look at it. This is so important. And some people are saying, hey, we're going for John James, or we're going to go for Chief Craig if he runs. But you have to ask yourself, do you really know about all of these candidates? Just because they have some name ID doesn't mean they're the best fit. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. But this is why it's so important. For those of you who voted in the 2012 presidential election when we had Mitt Romney up against Barack Obama, how many of you voted for Mitt Romney and then are totally shocked at how he turned out? And the reason is because we really didn't know enough about him. We only got, he was in the news and he was the rock star, and that's who our nominee turned out to be. So this is why this is important. So I've attached this for your review. Take a look at these people. Ask questions. Do they follow the Constitution? Are they constitutionalists? Do they put that first? Where have they been over the past 2 years? Have they been out there fighting? I can tell you right now that at least 3 of them that I've got listed have been out there fighting. I've been to rallies all over the state for the past 2 years, and really for the last year, fighting this governor. And I can tell you, a couple of those candidates on that list that I'm sharing with you have been out there in the trenches fighting, but you may not have heard of them before. I know a couple of them you have, a couple of them you haven't. So do your due diligence. That's what this is about. This is so important. We have to win. And, some people will say, well, do they have money? They'll get the money they need to beat Governor Whitmer, but they're going to require your support to do it. But you've got to be educated on who these people are. So anyway, just a public service announcement. No, I'm not going to tell you who I'm leaning for at this point in time. I'm not in the business to tell people how to vote, unless, of course, you live in the 8th District, and I'm going to say you must vote for Mike Detmer for U.S. Congress. But all joking aside, this is important. So take a look at their websites. I know that Ralph has a Facebook page. I'm not sure if Tudor Dixon does, so you might do some due diligence there and take a look at their posts and, see what they've been up to. Anyway, guys, have a happy and safe Memorial weekend. If you get some time, I know a lot of you are going to be traveling up north and doing your thing. But if you get some time, start doing some research on these folks. So if you decide on somebody, help them out. Please donate to their campaign, and show them some love during this next primary coming up here, which is going to be upon us very, very quickly. So anyway, love all of you. Be safe. God bless, and hope to see you all soon.